fine.
Excellent. Well, welcome to the Amphitheater Hot Shop. This is a pretty special demonstration that we're doing here. This is our You Design It, We Make It program. Just to hung up a picture, the drawing that our artist has made for us. Every single week we'll choose one drawing the museum visitor has made, and we'll actually recreate that drawing in glass. And I think one of the coolest things about it is when this piece is finished and cooled down, the artist who designed it actually gets to keep the piece. So a really unique opportunity we have here. And this week we're going to be making a unicorn kitty. Here we go. Got it on the monitor here so you can see exactly what we're working with. Now all of the red bits are actually going to be made out of pink. That was specified in the design. So we'll be changing that just a little bit. And so this is George Kennard. He's going to be making this piece for you today. My name is Brianna. I'm going to be helping him out and kind of guiding you through the process as well. I think this is going to be a learning experience for all of us. I've never seen George make a unicorn kitty before, so I'll have to figure out what the steps are. So we're going to be assembling this cat in parts here. So if I had to guess, I'd say that's probably the ear, the cat's ears. But every artist would approach this kind of sculpture a little bit differently. And so here I have a little bit of glass that George has set up that has the white on the inside. And so we're going to be kind of saving this. We'll use it a little bit later on to continue to create these different components that we can assemble. Now we'll be using a couple pieces of equipment here. The furnace that George and I are both heating out of, there are two of them here. These are our reheating furnaces. They are around 2,150 degrees Fahrenheit. And we'll be constantly adding heat to the glass to make it soft and shapeable. I like to compare it to clay. If you're working with clay or ceramic, you know that you add water to make your material soft. With glass, we'll be adding heat. And then to make these sort of assembled pieces, we'll pretty frequently be using this piece of equipment on this side of our stage. That's the garage, as we call it. And it's a really good place for us to kind of put these pieces and hold them at a pretty high temperature so we can sort of fuse these things together later on. So it has a little burner, it shoots a flame out on one side. So there's kind of a hot side and a cold side within that garage. The hot side is maybe closer to 1,000 degrees and the cold side is closer to 900 degrees. working with a soda lime glass here. That's the most common type that you'll find in the world. It makes up most of your bottles and jars and light bulbs and things like that, your eyeglasses, your windows. And it's made of silica sand, 70% silica sand, which is going to be the main ingredient in any kind of glass that you find. That silica sand is actually the most abundant material in the crust of the earth. It makes up about 60% of the earth's core.
Crust.
And to that silica sand, we add soda ash. The soda ash is a flux. It's going to lower the melting temperature. If we tried to melt just pure silica sand, we need temperatures above 3,000 degrees. So by adding soda ash, we can work with a much more manageable 2,000 degrees. And anytime you have a flux, you need a stabilizer to ensure that the glass won't be water soluble, it won't crizzle or crack over time. And so we use limestone. And so that's also where that type of glass gets its name, soda lime glass. Now, there are lots of different compositions of glass. There are lots of different applications. If any of you own Pyrex glass at home, that's actually a brand name of a borosilicate glass, which has boron in place of soda ash. And that boron makes the glass extremely resistant to rapid changes in temperature. So you can take that borosilicate glass, you can put it in the oven, you can put it in the microwave, fill it with hot beverages. You could not do that with our soda lime glass. It would want to crack and shatter. Okay. You want me to knock it off in there? Okay. This is the back. So I'm going to drop this section down into the garage. It's going to be kept warm. This is kind of like our glass babysitter. So in the garage, I have this chunk of gold ruby glass, which is a really beautiful transparent pink. It's actually almost identical to this one here in this goblet that's right in front of me. So I'm going to heat this up and bring it over to George, and once again, we'll apply it onto the front of that piece. You can get different colors in the glass by adding different metal oxides. So you can probably tell from the name, this is called gold ruby. It's a pretty expensive color because we do add gold chloride to the mixture. If we wanted to make a beautiful transparent blue, we would add cobalt. For a lighter blue, you'd add copper. Iron or chrome will give you green. Manganese will give you purple. So we have a lot of options here for different colors that we can work with. Now, we don't mix any of those colors ourselves. We actually buy them from a company out in Germany. Keeping a furnace full of clear glass and then adding colors after the fact will give us a lot more options. This color I mentioned is that beautiful pink. It doesn't look pink yet. That's because, first of all, it's extremely hot. It's around maybe 1700 degrees when I presented it to George. But it's also extremely concentrated in this form. It's pretty similar to food coloring. If you've ever gotten a little tube of food coloring, you know that it's almost impossible to tell what the color is unless you have that little cap indicating, just because it's super dense. Everything just looks sort of black. Anybody have any questions? Anything you're dying to know about glass? All right, well, this is going to be a little bit more of an involved demonstration. It's going to take some time. I think we have until around 11:30 to be working on this piece, so we'll really be able to add a lot of fine detail. But if you want to see a glass blowing demonstration where they take a gather of glass and turn it into a vessel in 15 to 20 minutes, we do have a lot of those demonstrations here today too. Upstairs on the innovation stage, I think the next one is going to be at 10:20. So it's definitely worth checking out. But there is a lot to see at the museum here. We do have some special programming just for the summer. We actually have our glass cutting demo that's in conjunction with the 150th anniversary of glassmaking coming to Corning.